One of these days I'm going to fix that thing. Welcome to my channel. I'm Steven. In today's video, I'm finally going to fix this kitchen faucet. It broke years ago, and I just learned to turn it on and off by holding the handle. Now this old faucet is a 4-hole set. Finding a new one was not hard, but it seems the style of today is just a 1-hole, so it did take some looking, and the choices were a bit slim. I think the one I chose will do the trick. Follow me along as I show you how it's done. I couldn't find anything at the local hardware store, so I ended up ordering this Moen faucet at Amazon. Now before I can install it, I gotta figure out how to open this box. I got it! Now let's take a look and see what kind of job this is gonna be. Oh my, look at this stuff. Let me clean this out and then we'll get a look at the plumbing and see what we're getting ourselves into. Okay, got all that stuff out of my way. At first glance, I can see I don't have much working room. My first thought is to take the drain plumbing off, then remove the garbage disposal. That way, I can have some working space. That was easy. Now let me take this drain tube off. Yuck. After taking out the garbage disposal, I decided I had plenty of room to start the work. We'll see how it goes. The first thing I need to do is turn the water off at these valves under the sink. With the water off, I need to disconnect the hot and cold water lines at the old faucet, starting with the hot. The bottom line goes to the dishwasher. No need to remove that one. Sorry about the audio. I forgot to turn off my fan. Next, it's time to remove the cold water line. Oh no, I got water coming out. Better tighten that back up. Now that I have a towel, let's try that again. Where's all that water coming from? Oh, I see. I still have pressure. Looks like I need to turn it off at the main valve. After draining all the water from the cold water lines coming from upstairs, I finally got all the water to stop coming out. We will try it. Now I can move forward to removing the old faucet. I'm going to take the 2 screws out, holding the retaining ring that keeps the faucet tight to the countertop. I need to disconnect the water hose going to the valve. I'm not sure how it comes apart. After not having any success trying to disconnect it from under the sink, I figured I could remove the valve handle and pull it up and work on the water line disconnect up above so I could see what I was doing.
I'll set it where I want it.
Yeah. Getting a wrench on the nut so I could loosen it up was tight, but I was able to get it loose. Now just a lot of unthreading to get it off.
Oh, sorry.
That's what I was thinking. Nope. I still don't know how this thing comes apart. I might have to take out my cutting torch and just cut it off. Just kidding. I still couldn't figure out how to get that thing apart, so I'm moving on. Next is to unthread this brass ring. Now that I have that brass ring off, I can pull off the water spout and disconnect the spray hose. Just a turn of the crescent wrench and it comes loose.
Most definitely.
The side spray hose can be pulled out and set aside. Now after some studying off camera, I figured it out. So simple. What an idiot. Good thing I didn't destroy that line. I might be able to reuse this setup in my shop.
But your hand's doing work.
Now to finish the removal of this old faucet, all that's left to do is take apart the side spray hose guide, and after that, the liquid dispenser base. To start the installment of the new faucet, the first part to go on is the spout shank. A spacer with a nut from under the cabinet will be tightened up to keep it in place. The spout is next to go on. It is as simple as screwing it to the spout shank. The handle assembly goes in next. Just guide the hoses through the hole and set it in place. The valve handle requires a mounting bracket that acts like a washer with a threaded nut to keep it tight. It's a tight fit, but with patience, it's not that hard to do.
don't know what's going on. Man, that thing's got a lot of threads.
A plastic nut driver is provided with the faucet to tighten up the nut. The quick connect diverter just snaps in place to the spout shake. After putting in the spray hose guide in place and tightening the hose guide mounting nut, just slide in the spray hose. I went back under the sink to connect the outlet hose and the spray hose. It's quick and easy, no wrenches. You don't have to worry about getting it too tight or not tight enough. The liquid soap dispenser base goes through the last hole, held tight with a nut on the underside.
Alright.
We are almost done. Let's connect the cold water line. In my case, the water line from the faucet threaded directly into my water valve. The hot water line was not long enough, so I added an extension line. Then it was ready to connect to the hot water valve. Just tighten up those last connections with the wrench, and then we're almost done. The garbage disposal needs to go back in place. Just a quarter turn and it's tight. The drain line goes in last and we have a completed job. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the ups and downs of my faucet installation. I hope you found this both enlightening and informative. If you have any questions or would like to see more content like this, please don't hesitate to leave your comments below. Remember, knowledge and understanding are the keys to mastering any task, no matter how complex it may seem. So if you're tackling a DIY project or simply seeking to expand your horizons, keep that curiosity alive. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated on future content, you know what to do and how to do it. By doing so, you'll be a part of an ever-growing community of curious minds. Until next time, keep learning, keep exploring, and keep those projects flowing smoothly. This is Steven, signing off from My Retired Life. Take care, stay curious.